He's attacking. So even if his visual key kind of leaves, he's going to attack that visual key, right? So he attacks him perfect, right? Get extension. Now he's driving his feet. He's driving his feet. You see him drive his feet? But now what he's doing well is 64 is trying to push him out, right? So what you need to do better in this situation is fight pressure back with his hip. So right now he's trying to fight back into his hip, right? And then we shed and make a play. So even on
Yes.
this one right here, he kind of gets driven out a little bit, right? So what this guy does wrong right here, Tsuki, is he gets hot, he drives his feet, but he's not fighting pressure with that back hip. Do you see how this is what you do a lot, right? So you attack, you might start running your feet, but do you see how you're not fighting pressure and you're not fighting back into the other guy,
Yes.
which gets him pushed all the way out, right? So you need to find a happy medium where you're square, you're running your feet, and you got to fight pressure back. So this guy, 96, he attacks his visual key, but he's just running sideways. We don't want to run sideways and get washed all the way out. Do you see that? So
Yes.
he attacks him, but now he's scared. He's scared of this his pressure key coming to bump him out. So he's just cheating and trying to get all the way out, right? We don't want to do that, right? He attacked his visual key. Now we need to get knocked back, and then we need to drive our hip right now back into the guy trying to bump us out, right? But see how we
Right.
can't beat all the go sideways. We can't go sideways like that. So let's watch this guy
Uh,
right here. He tries to attack his visual key, right? Boom. He misses extension. He gets high, right? He needs to figure out, okay, I need to get better. I need to get hands inside. But what he does, he's driving his feet. But do you see how this guy is not fighting pressure back into his hip as well either? He's just getting driven out, right? So what we see the
yes.
difference is with guys is like you can run your feet, but if you don't run your feet and then figure out to run square, see how he's running sideways? You got to run square and then fight pressure back into him and almost try to sit into a stool when you're running short choppy steps. That's how you do it. Because if you don't do it, man, you're gonna get driven out every single time. So let's watch this guy right here, right? So his visual key is the center or the guard right here coming right at him, right? I like it, right? His eyes and chin are below the offensive lineman. Let's get extension, right? Oh, boom, man. You see that, Itsuki?
Yes.
I like that, man. That's how you drive through a combo block right there. That's how you destroy a combo block. But now, you do the first part well, but now you need to start driving. You got to drive his feet. And when this pressure key comes to hit his hip here and tries to bump him out, he needs to sit in the stool and fight pressure back into him. And that's the hardest part for everybody to understand, right? So now, see how he's turned a little bit? This is a bad position to be in, Itsuki, when you get turned, right? We need to be square to the line of scrimmage. We need to sit on a stool and fight pressure back into it. Because as soon as you get turned like this, Itsuki, see how he starts to get riding out?
Yes.
So what I really like about this rep is that he's attacking. See that attack, bro? That's how you attack. That's how you attack your visual key to get knocked back. You always offensive lineman almost has his feet right there. But what he does wrong here is he turns his body, Itsuki. See how he's turning his body? Right? What
Yes.
I say, man, is you gotta sit in the stool. So if you see me right here, I'm sitting in the stool and I'm still fighting pressure, but I'm fighting pressure back in the hip. As soon as I get turned like that, right, you're gonna get beat and you're not powerful, right? How are you gonna beat anything like this? So
Yeah.
we
No
gotta
way.
no way, no way, Tsuki, right? So let's watch one more, right? So I like where how he attacks, right? He could attack more with that step, right? He just kind of takes a step, but I like how he gets low. He gets low into his visual key, right? But now he's just got to fight. He's got to fight. It's a bad example. Let's watch one more here, Tsuki. Right? So this guy, do you see this guy right here? How he's kind of hesitant in Tsuki?
Yes.
So he's hesitant, right? He's a little high. He gets over there. He's a little hesitant. He catches the block, right? We can't let the offensive lineman run into like this. We need to attack like we did, like last guy did. Attack him, right? So this guy just gets blown off the ball right away, right? What else do you think he did wrong here at Tsuki? What else would you help correct this dude right here? See how he hit? What should he do better right here?
He gotta attack better with his hips, and also like
Yes.
his bat level is like
High
just
level,
not
right? And
good.
he stopped running his feet. So he stopped running his feet and he turned sideways. See that? You're gonna lose every time, guys, if you run sideways like that. So attack your visual key like your life depends on it. Because if you don't attack your visual key and you just catch blocks, it's over right away. Over right away, right?
Yes.
Boom. So let's see if we can get. See, first of all, look at that. Do you see that extension? Do you see how he attacks the get off? Do you see how he attacks his visual key with his inside step there, Tsuki?
Yes.
That's what I want to see, right? His head, his chin, everything. I want to get extension now, right? Boom, right? He gets in there. He's trying to get them off at two levels, right? Now, you see how he's square? Do you see how our guy's very, very square right here? So I like that. He's
Yes.
attacking the visual key. He's ready to fight pressure at the hip. He turns, though, right? We can't turn, right? So he put himself in a good position to attack, but he turned his hips. Do you see how he turned his hips, Itsuki?
Yes.
He needs to stay square. So, right, see, that's square. That's square, right? Put his feet in, fight pressure, right? He's trying to like split the gap somehow. You need to take that inside hip and fight pressure back into him and have extension on him, and then we shed. Because as soon as he did everything perfect, right? He attacked his visual key, right? He stayed square, ran his feet, but as soon as you turn your hips and you're not square anymore, look what happens. It sucks,
Oh.
right? So watch this one more time, right? So his visual key right now is his inside guard right here. Okay, see this? So
Yes.
let's see how he does. Takes a step. I like it, right? He gets low, right? He misses with his sternum punch, right? He gets a little high with that shoulder, but he's trying to attack his visual key. Do you see how he's taking one guy on, not both guys on there, Itsuki?
Yes.
So attack, right? I like it. He's got extension. He's going to get extension, but hands on. But right now he's square. But now here's what's going to happen: is he going to turn his hips, or is he going to fight pressure and sit in the stool? Let's see what happens. There we go. Do you see that, Itsuki? This guy fights
Yeah.
pressure way better, right? So he attacks, right? A visual key, attack the visual key. Now, right? See how he's not turning his hips right now? He's getting ready for this pressure key to come bump him out. So he's ready to fight pressure back with pressure. Do you see this? So he's
Yes.
trying. He's trying his best. He's fighting into it, right? Right now he's in a bad position because he's really high up. But out of all the other guys right now, he understands that he needs to fight pressure more, right? I like how he has extension. He needs to sit on the stool more. So do you know what that means when you sit on a stool?
Yes.
So when you sit on a stool at Suki, right, he needs to get lower. He's not really sitting on a stool right now, is he?
No, he's not.
No, he's not sitting on a stool at all. So let's see, he probably gets bumped out of here. Probably gets bumped out. Let's see it. Yeah, he gets bumped out. But he
Yeah.
sheds, right? You see how he sheds right there? That was better than every other one we watched right there. But see how he bumps? And then you see how he's throwing him off right here at Suki?
Yes.
We finally get to a guy that gets to a position where he attacked, got extension. Now he's throwing hip back in there. Now we just wanted to correct this guy a little bit more. He needs to sink his hips. He needs to sit on the stool. But now this is the first guy that actually got be able to shed. You see that, Suki? He shed the block.
Yes.
Good job, right? Look at him. He's fired up. This guy's fired up, man. He was like, I finally beat that block. Finally. And then here's another drill that I think I found online at Suki, if you still want to watch here. Okay? See how this drill, see how we're attacking one guy on this drill? And then our
Yes.
pressure is coming back into us, and then we need to fight back into it, right? So this was a partner. We want our partner to hit our hip here better, right, for a drill. So if you're attacking the visual key, our partner make sure we're attacking the lower hip. So he fights back into it. See how he fights back into it, but he also stays
Yes.
squared. You see how he stays square? He doesn't turn his hips. He doesn't turn his body or anything. And then as soon
Yes.
as he fights back with his pressure, then he sheds the block and makes the play. I really like that drill. Credit to whoever this was. See how he attacks, right? And you see how I was talking about our stance guys? Like if I'm attacking this visual key right here, right? Technically he's head up a 2-tech or playing a 3-tech right here, and his inside foot is back towards his visual key, Itsuki. So he takes that first step towards there, right? Attacks there, fights pressure with the back hip, right? Then sheds the block, and that's how a double team. That's how you should be taken on a double team, Itsuki. Does that help out, buddy?
Yes. So like, how
Awesome,
should
brother.
I have another question. How should we like be pick and shedding when we get base block?
When you get a base block, Itsuki. So if you go in the classroom section, Itsuki, you can go to run game section and one gap. So one gap is basically base block, right? So you have one gap. Drill section, go to the workouts and drills here, and
Yeah.
then you go to run game workouts. You see this run game workouts, and then attack peak shed workout. So there's even a workout here for you to do, right? So even for my hurt guys, see how they're hurt right here? So they can
Yes.
figure out how to do drills even if they're hurt at home. But if you get back on the field, right, here's a couple attack peak shed drills, right, within the defensive line private group. See how attack with low pad level on there? See this drill right here?
Yes.
So it tells you a little bit what to do. Attack with low pad level, right? A goalpost attack peak, right? So one step to attack peak just to teach you how to get into the peak position, right? The next one
Yes.
is Itsuki is attack peak shed, right? So you attack, you peak, attack, peak, then shed, right? You want to step behind him when you shed. And then it gets to the full version where you run your feet, right, Itsuki? So when you find a goalpost and you feel better, I want you to run your feet like this guy, right? Run your feet like this guy, like Jacob. I want you to peak
Yes.
and then shed. But everything's staying squared. You see, run, 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 run. Then we're peaking, then we're staying squared, and then we're shedding and stepping behind our guy. Okay, brother?
Yes. So like, should I have the B gap from the start, or like should I
Yes.
try to like
Right?
regain it?
No, you always want to have it from the start. You never want to regain it, man. If you attack it and you can hold it, then you just want to push him on the ground. You want to keep driving him into the gap, right? You want to make the gap smaller. Okay.
All right. So like, yeah, I should have it from the start, right?
Have it from the start. Have it from the start, right? It makes it easier for you. Okay. So always attack and get it from the start. Okay. Never get reached.
Yes. Thanks.
No worries, brother. Okay. Well, hopefully COVID, you get healthy here, and then we can start seeing some more film of Itsuki. I miss seeing your film, brother.
Yeah, I think I have some that I left because like I didn't want to post like 5 or 6 each day. So like.